AskReddit created by routinereddit. What horror movie do you think could easily survive if you were in it? I know what you did last summer. As soon as I got the note, I would drive so freaking far away, the fisherman would never find me. Clearly you haven't seen I still know what you did last summer, or I'll always know what you did last summer. Or even I bet you think I forgot what you did last summer. I can't believe I still remember what you did last summer. We were all just talking about what you did last summer. Don't be afraid of the dark. Those things are 6 inches tall. All you need is a golf club or hockey stick, and one of those LED headlamps that last 1000 hours. This movie scared the living crap out of me. The old man giving up his teeth, and his maid's teeth, as an offering to get his kid back messed me up. I would be fine sleeping with the lights on, but I would totally fall for their trap if they took my kid. Jeepers creepers. Freaking idiots decide to investigate someone quite obviously shoving a dead body into a basement in the middle of nowhere without calling the police or letting anyone know where they are. After that same creepy person tried his best to run them off the road. Screw that. Also said dude is like 8 feet tall and built like a tank, and he has 50 feet leathery wings. Blair Witch Project. We are filming where? Looking for what? Oh okay, I'm not coming to that. Dang, even if I wasn't scared, I'm definitely too lazy for that sort of thing. My laziness has saved me more times than I can be bothered imagining. You're going to spend a weekend in the woods with who? Yeah, that guy sucks. All these people suck. This sounds real boring. Maybe not easily, but if I were in a quiet place, I'd live next to that waterfall. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Who is Jason Waterfalls, and why don't they want him to go? r/mondgreens. I can never uneat this. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. I think I could survive psycho, especially after the first scene with the dude. Screw that, he's clearly deranged, and a crapload of money in my car like she had. However, I would probably die in every scenario of the Saw movies. I'd survive Saw by not getting targeted by the Jigsaw killer, because I'm a pretty chill guy. Depends which Jigsaw killer you get. The main one wouldn't bother you, unless you were doing some obviously illegal or immoral crap. His apprentices however, one of them trapped a janitor because he smoked, Saw 6, and another rigged a cop into an inescapable trap because she was too dedicated to her job, Saw 3. Actually, if he's too chill, then he could be made to pay for wasting his life. As a sloth you've sat around wasting your day. A stranger calls. I don't answer calls from numbers I don't know. Doesn't matter, the call is coming from inside the house. You not answering the phone doesn't make him unwilling to kill you. The call is coming from inside the house. That would be pretty impressive, since I haven't had a landline in almost 20 years. Not really horror, but the mummy. I can't read hieroglyphics, so I'd look at the Book of the Dead, go neat book, and walk away, so the mummy would stay asleep. Are you kidding? It's a book that's a genuine artifact with cool spooky stuff written inside, and it's made of solid gold. I'd take that with me in a heartbeat. A part of me would want to keep it, but it would be ruthlessly obliterated by the part that wants to sell it. Still wouldn't be able to read it though. The mummy would be someone else's problem. Unfortunately my dad can read hieroglyphics, so I'd be screwed. Edit. Alright you guys, when I'll keep my mouth shut about anything strange someone I know can do. The Blob. It's a slow moving blob that has to touch you to absorb you. You know where I'm not? Anywhere within 100 miles of wherever this thing. In my car, and gone. Military, do your thing. Once you drop it off, to stay frozen deep in the Atlantic, let me know. I'm sure there'll be new job openings when I come back home. Why stop there? Freeze it, shatter it, throw the pieces in lava, shoot it into the sun. The rocket explodes in upper atmosphere and now you have tiny blobs all over the hemisphere. Good job. Any movie where the killer walks slower than a dang snail. Yeah. Probably taunt the killer too. Act like you're running fast, trying to outrun them, right before you get into the cab, get to the airport and leave the freaking continent. What if the killer is taunting you? You get in the cab relieved, look through the rear window and see nobody, then turn around to see the killer driving the car. I don't want to live in this upside down world. Nothing makes sense anymore. And anyway, what do I know? I'm a virgin. You get your virgin buff in horror movies. Particularly 80s horror, you have increased survival rates. Predator, as long as I don't pick up a weapon it will leave me alone. Or just get pregnant. I can't exactly do that. Well, not with that attitude. Not with these genitals. If you need new genitals, I know a guy. Most slasher films, if you get stabbed /slashed in a non-fatal place, just pretend to be dead. They never check. Blood loss, hold my beer. Pain/shock, allow us to introduce ourselves. Easy, be the main character, but not the first person on screen. You seemingly haven't seen I'm Legend. I'm Legend bothers me because I watched the movie first and really liked it, but then I read the book and its ending is so much better. Why not just follow the dang book? I would die almost instantly in A Quiet Place. Maybe Happy Death Day though, because only the main character dies most of the time. I'm not the main character, what do I care? I farted twice while reading this comment. Not only would I die in A Quiet Place, but I'd die the most embarrassing death possible. I have vibes and a sensitive stomach. I would fart myself to death. The Invitation. Because I never get invited to anything. That movie was so good. Me and my GF to this day, if we are on a weird social situation at someone's house, are like, are we being invitationed right now? I read this 5 times before I understood what you were trying to say. This is the sentence the comma was invented for. I agree, almost had a stroke reading it. Jaws. Stay on land. Problem solved. Edit. Sharknado isn't a counterpoint. It's a different movie. Unless you can undeniably prove Sharknado and Jaws happen in the same universe at the same time, I say to you, Najah, I've never heard of Land Shark. I'd survive any horror film. I'm a virgin. They never kill the virgin. Allow me to introduce you to vulnerability. Halloween. I'm pretty sure I could outrun Michael Myers. Do I get to hear the music? That would increase my survival rate 100%. Sorry to break it to you, but somehow you'll inexplicably trip over nothing multiple times, just so that good old Mike can catch you while moving at a speed that would suggest he's taking a stroll in a museum. He can teleport, but only when Noon has line of sight. It makes the movie kinda a comic to me. I don't like them. Bam. Now he's an SCP. No, like he actually teleports according to the law. Just bury him alive in a 20-foot pit of fast-setting concrete. I knew my 20-foot pit of fast-setting concrete would come in handy one day. Any of the Jason movies. My parents didn't let me go to camp. But did they let you go to Manhattan? Or space? Or heck, they already said Manhattan. Any horror movie with a haunted house. Just don't move into the house where tens of people died mysterious deaths. It's really that simple. But the price is super cheap, and look at that view. We can fix this old place up and sell it for a profit. Half of Reddit, I can afford a house and I might die. Win/win. The other half of Reddit, I can afford a house. Win. Perfectly balanced. As nothing is.